We are back again.
Hey, looking open.
Yeah, my ladies.
Looking open.
Camera's looking open. It seems you notice something like the colors is like
Coordinating.
Coordinated.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just noticed now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did we plan this?
black.
Yeah.
Did we plan this?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and she's in the middle again, so
and like his skirt to like white.
it's working. You guys
Okay.
are always looking beautiful.
Guys.
Are you ladies?
We don't have respect. We don't even said hello to our
Oh my god.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Thank you and welcome back
To
a new
another episode of Life
Life
Unboxed.
Unboxed, the podcast.
And don't forget the cling, cling, cling. Your notification button is very important
That's
to us.
important. You
Yeah,
know, when you
it
have
is.
it on there, you don't get to miss any of this lovely episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, straight to business.
Yeah.
So today we want to talk about what they call black tax. In the sense that when people back home are asking people in the diaspora or people abroad for money.
I think
You
it's
know-
also my first time hearing about the word. Like I've never, like I know what it is, but I've never heard the word before.
Yeah,
What?
I feel like it's more of a slang,
Yeah. I
more
think
like
I heard
taxing
someone
someone.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, taxing me. Maybe a Nigerian tax. So maybe our Nigerian audience may not understand, but we'll explain it.
Okay.
Like when people back home are asking people that are abroad, family members that are abroad for money, like, you know, always demanding, always asking,
Like making
since
it
you're
an
the one.
entitlement.
Yeah, and being entitled and all of that. So, who should I go to first?
That's our winner.
Oh my god. Why is that with me? What did I do?
Straight attack. Rina, what's your take on that? What do you think?
I think that it's something honorable, right? So if you're in a state where you can help someone, so
right.
help the person.
Mhm.
But if it's like an entitlement thing, whereby every month someone now expects you to be sending something to them
Mm.
at the end of the month, then it can become problematic because you have something to do with your money also.
Right.
But regardless, I feel that it depends on how you coordinate your finances, right?
Mhm.
Like if you have parents and in your mind you are convinced that at the end of the month
Because I was going to ask that where do you draw the line for parents?
oh,
Because, you know, as Africans, we have this mentality that, of course, when it gets to a certain age, our parents can be entitled
Yeah.
because of how much they have done for us.
yeah,
You know, so
like
can
how
your
much
parents ever
my
feel
parents have
entitled?
done a lot for me, so they are
Uh-huh.
entitled to
Do
my
you get?
whole bin.
I disagree.
To my whole bin.
We'll
Like
come to you. Oppose us.
I feel that with what my mom has sacrificed and
Yeah.
also my dad, God bless his soul,
Mm.
has that if they should ask me for anything and if I'm in the position to give it to her, because it's
Mhm.
not my mom, I will.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. She's entitled to ask me even at midnight for anything. But apart from her, my siblings too can, and if I'm in a position to help, of course I'll always be there. But for extended family members, like I said at the beginning, it's something honorable to do, but to be entitled to another person's money is now something else. Like, no, it's not cool at all. It's not cool. Like, you can now draw the boundary there. Like, see, oh, I don't have money. Me too,
Right.
I'm suffering here and all
Mhm.
that. But
So, in your words, parents and siblings can feel entitled, but
it depends. My parents can feel entitled, like if you are convinced that they've done so much for you. Like I'm convinced that
right.
they've done so much for
How about
me.
your siblings?
Yeah, they've done a lot. I know.
Okay.
The thing is, for my siblings, if I ask them for anything, they will do it for me.
you.
So like, surely if they ask me for anything too, I'll do it for them.
Mm.
That's the kind of relationship we have. Like if I pick up a phone now and call my sister, say I'm in this situation and I need your help, she will drop everything and attend to my needs. So if tomorrow the situation is changed and she's the one that needs my help, of course I'll
You
drop
okay.
everything to and attend to her needs. So that's how it is.
Opposition. Ogo is boiling. She
Ogo
wants to
is
say
boiling.
something. She does not agree.
Like, for me, I don't think the word entitled.
Yeah.
Anybody should be looking at it with my in like when it comes to my money,
Yeah.
because I don't look at it.
Your money is your money.
Exactly. Like I don't also look at it with other people's money.
Yeah.
Like except is like we did something together.
Mm.
Like maybe in the sense with like my mom, because my dad is late too. I think for my mom too, like I would not see it as entitlement,
Yeah.
because with my mother sometimes like she would just say it, and I think like it's also something that, you know, those things that you think sometimes you do things that you don't even know that.
Yeah.
So I don't think maybe she's seeing it as being entitled to your money when she asks. She just feels like she's like, why does she need to go cut through the corners to come
Yeah.
to you to ask for money?
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't see it in that light with her, and she knows that when I don't have, like I will not keep myself to
Yeah.
when she's, you know, because sometimes, you know, she doesn't know when she's going off the boundary of, okay, this is too much.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, this is too much.
Like when she demands for a car.
Yeah, exactly. That is even too much. Car is even too much. Like when I stopped at my cleaning job, like, you know, it's not like my mom works too,
Yeah.
you know, so it's not like she needs my 1 naira for anything.
Anything.
You know, so but sometimes too, you know, my mom, she will never agree she have money. Even that she get property,
Yeah.
I don't even get one property, but you know, she will never agree she has money. So, but there's nothing wrong. You like, okay, use this one and be fine. Use this
Yeah.
one
To
and
calm
take, you know, transport. You know, but when I stopped that, I had to call her, and I'm like, I say, there's nothing now. This one stuff I'm even managing myself.
Yeah.
It's just temporary. When they need someone, they call me. When they don't, so, and she understood. You know, like I was upfront with her. There was no need of. I just feel like when you don't have this, like with extended family, I don't need to have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
If you're even say, let me send me to, I will say, let me send my account now. They say, how will you be comparing dollars? I say, have you
Yeah.
seen what dollar is it to sec?
Yeah.
To, so it's so we will play till you say, oh, you're too stingy. I will take it. We laugh, you know.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. But with my mom, like I know that sometimes she's like, I say, okay, do this song. Like I know, I just spoke with her about. I'm like, this is my situation.
Yeah.
And I think people also need to be honest.
But what if you have a stable job now and at the end of the month you know there is this expected amount of money coming to your account?
If I have, but it still
Do you-
depends. If I have a stable job, maybe I want to start a business. I want to do something,
Okay.
and maybe I need to channel money into something else.
Okay.
You know, so I just feel like problem when they finish for this life.
So you don't believe that you should have maybe a stipulated amount that you dedicate to your mom
To
at
your
the
family
end
in
of, or
general.
family
No.
in general.
Even
No.
that.
You don't believe that. Yeah. So
Maybe
I
my
would say
mom-
you guys have different orientations.
If
on
maybe if
that.
my mom become a pensioner, since we know how
Yeah.
pension services in,
Mm.
I don't like since she's in the private sector. I don't know how it works, but I know if the pension thing is bad as it is in the government sector as the private sector.
Mm.
So I don't know how it is in the private
If
sector.
it's if it comes
If it comes
regular,
exactly, but if she's a pensioner, definitely I would like to, like, every month she also need to, like, I would, if I can afford it,
Yeah.
definitely, even if, you know, because there will always be something, like if I see something fine, I'll say, I need to send this money to my mother, you know, instead of going for that thing that
Yeah.
will not make any difference in my life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so but if she's a pensioner, definitely. But I would also prefer that I will ask her, okay, do you want to start a business, or she just wants to rest? But I think it would be good to have something that yields income for her, that generates her own money, even if it's like a share or stock or something. I think for me, I would like, if my mom becomes a pensioner, I would like to set that up for her. So something
allow
else.
the woman to rest. No.
No, not business. I mean like a
like when you buy
stock.
shares, you
Oh,
get
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like an investment that generates
like
income for
monthly
her.
income
Like I feel
somehow.
like it will even go a long way for
Yeah.
her than just being dependent on, because me too, I can have emergency. What happened? Or if you like, and that's, my kind of,
But do you know, for old people, they can become blind to that. They'll start seeing it as, oh, it's something that is generating for them, but it's not coming from you directly. They'll stop seeing it as you're the
when
one
you
that
sit
bought.
down and explain it for them very well.
Do you know, say, for as long as you're getting money from this, I'm not giving
That
you.
money is not sweet.
No, you really get.
Like send it to them.
I think for me it's just different. Like I feel like if I can afford to like get an investment for her, or a stock that
Yeah.
comes in, even if it's every 3 or 6 months,
Yeah.
but if it's a good money that can go for that long, I think
Yeah.
for me I would set it up for my mom. Like definitely birthdays or once in a while, say use this one and even if she will not use it and go and look fine.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like that would go a long way
Right.
for her
Mm.
than using. I feel like for me that's what I would love to do for her. But I know that because very soon she'll soon resign. But if it's, let me give for instance, I get a very good job.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like to like put in a share that generates more money so that I know that I don't need to be worried every month. I'm not thinking about when government take their tax. You have to like deal with family, responsibility. I don't want to be worried.
Yeah.
If she feels, maybe like you said, if she feels that way,
Mm-hmm.
then I will do it in my name, the investment in my name.
So then
If
it
the money
comes to
comes
you,
in,
then
I'll
you
send it to
Exactly.
her.
So
I
if
feel
it's-
like that would be way better than when she's getting it directly. She'll start feeling like, oh, it's something that my daughter did for me,
Yeah.
but still, it's not the money coming from you directly.
yeah, so I think if I notice, like, because sometimes like I want to hear what she has to say.
Mm-hmm.
If I notice that she would, and I feel like it's better I do it in my name. Thinking about my mother, I'm like, no, it's not good to do it in her name.
Yeah.
I think that's a better idea.
Because there is this feeling that comes when your daughter sends you money
And then
directly.
like, they'll
and
pray and
you
pray
can-
and
yes.
pray.
Yeah, and you show it off, and they tend to show it off to their friends. Oh, my daughter in Sweden sent me money now. Like, that kind of
True.
thing. Right?
Now to think about it, I think it's best. Thinking about my kind of person my mom is, I think it's best I do it like in my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then send her the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say that one now, can't you send the one you have? But no, that's the purpose of
Yeah.
The
doing that for
money,
you.
do you
No, they'll say that one is
get?
different.
Do you get?
It's just, do you sometimes also like wonder, like what do you call it? Like you're becoming your parent as an adult, in, like the way you act,
Oh.
character wise.
Ah.
Like, what do you
I
think?
actually think so. I do some things at times. I'll be like, no, this is my mother. I even say something like, no, this is my mother. Like now, the way I react to some things, like I don't know if it's common for children to say that, mommy, you shout too much, or mommy, you talk about this thing too much.
Yeah.
I know for us, sometimes I used to say my mom used to react to things too much. Like, calm down. No, I feel like I react to things the exact same way.
You're not
I'll be like,
strict.
do you get? I'll be like, no, I've become my mother.
You now plan money. We use this money for this and
Plan
that.
things. I don't plan the way I even move. My mom, she might leave home in the morning. Maybe she has one place in mind to go.
Yeah.
Before you know it, before the end of the day, she has planned like 3, 4, 5 other places and just do all the workout together.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that. Like trying to fit everything into one day.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, no, I have become my mother.
Exactly. What
Yeah,
about you?
somehow, I think I'm becoming my mom.
And and that's why sometimes, like, even like growing up, like some things like I disliked, like with my mom, like when she did it, and I find myself, and I love that for myself because I feel like I'm conscious about it,
Mm-hmm.
because these are some of the things that, like, they're not good, and it's some of the things that maybe she doesn't even know she's doing it.
Yeah.
But as a child, like, you didn't even like it. Even now, like, sometimes some things happen and you be like, but sometimes when you act too, you see that trait in your, like, and I'm glad I'm conscious because I try to, like, hold myself, or I try to remind myself that, okay, this is the thing you didn't like about your mother.
Yeah.
You're exhibiting the same character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that, I feel like it's good to be conscious about it. Yeah, I know sometimes, even being judgy. Jesus, the way I feel like I'm so judgy these days.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh my God, this is bad.
Is your mom judgy?
Yeah. I feel like it's so bad. And I tell myself, like, this is not good at all.
Yeah.
All those kind of, all those aunties that we used to be like,
Oh my god.
Like especially when I see the young ones these days, I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this one? What like? I remember when I'm like, I'm not that old. Okay, I need to be a cool aunt, you
Yeah.
know. But I sometimes I feel like I can't help it,
Yeah.
and but I feel like it's also good. I have a very conscious effort to these things that like maybe growing up I know there's some things that it's adulthood. You've
Yeah.
realized that it's adulthood. This is how we should act as adults.
Yeah.
But there's just some things that I feel like is a pattern, maybe
Yeah.
because we saw as kids. Like I saw my mom exhibit, and like I disliked it for her then, like, and now I find myself doing it. And
So you start thinking, what if
yeah,
your kids?
exactly. I think one of them like that. It's not. I wouldn't say it's bad or good. It's packing nylon, plastic bags, saving
Yeah.
plastic.
Oh my
God.
god! Oh my god!
Like I
You don't tie it
find,
inside like what?
I find it hard to let go of some things. Like I would hard. I know even before I left, sometimes my siblings would be like, "Obu go." That's like, that's like a hoarder. They say you're becoming like mommy. I'm like, no, I'm not. But now sometimes like, okay, you look out and say, should we try? But this still will be useful.
Yeah.
It'll be useful, though.
Now put it somewhere. Find one cupboard and
I'm
put
telling
it.
you, and it's just funny how, like, when, especially when sometimes when I was younger, my mom would be like, don't worry, when you get older, you will see.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that see when they say when you become older, you see. And I feel like, I wonder how our aunts they embodied adulthood.
Yeah.
Or is it that we're not seeing it?
I think it's different for individuals, right?
Or what do you like? I just feel like I'm an adult now, and I see how our aunts like they were adults, and it's like, did they experience all these things?
I'm
I
very
think
sure they did.
They did.
But because we're not at that level yet, so we didn't see things the way they saw things or how they have felt about things. I'm very sure they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's even like some things I do, and I'm like, is this something? When I do something, I'm like, is this what you do if you have your kids, your mate?
I said one of the things, it seems really simple that my mom used to do
Yeah.
that I now do as an adult is like when I say someone should help me with something, I
Yeah.
can't trust them enough to do it the way I would want them to do it. You cannot help my mom
still
with
supervise
anything.
it.
Yeah, my mom.
I'll supervise it or I'll still complain. So I'll end up doing everything and complain that no one is helping me.
Yeah.
And that's how my mom was. She would complain that no one is helping her in this house. No one is doing anything.
Yeah, my mom
But you
does that,
can't
but
do
thank
it
God
to
I
her
don't.
taste.
Yeah.
And I do it now. As simple as that thing is. And the funny thing is, the more I grow, the more I look like my mom. And I have a mannerisms at this point. In fact, at this point, everyone that sees my pictures always say, you have now I've taken my mom's face completely. I'm taking her body, everything. And the same way I'm acting, I say, oh no. The way I complain to my little cousins or shout at my little cousin or shout at her to do things, even over the phone as I'm here.
Yeah.
They say you are doing like big mommy.
Oh my God.
It's so crazy.
That reminds me. When I was still growing up, or let's say I was still little, because I think I'm still,
You're still
growing
growing
up.
up.
And then we'll have the TV on at the highest volume, watching movie. Action movies everywhere. The noise, and my mom will shout, "You should reduce the TV."
Now you
Reduce
crave
it.
peace and
Now-
quiet.
Now, if I call my mom on the phone and I hear that the volume is loud, I'll just tell mommy, reduce it. Reduce
You
it.
see, you're mothering, you're parenting your mother.
Yeah, I'll tell her to reduce it. But you like, oh, sorry, ma.
Thank you. I don't like that part. So they have to be like, oh,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
ma.
She'll not reduce it. I'm like, what did I do? It's as if, like, I can't bear the sound of loud
No,
noise
like,
now or anything.
I
You're
think
not
one
the
of the
only one.
things
Me
I
too.
parent with, like my mom, is YouTube videos on the internet. Jesus Christ. Like, the way my mother watches YouTube video, I don't know what she's
My
looking
mom too.
Do you know? I'm not like I don't really use YouTube that much. I don't know. Do you use YouTube that much?
No, I don't even use it at
Just
all.
to
Do you know? I
play
didn't even know
music.
you can watch movies on YouTube. I never knew.
I think
No,
you-
I
thought you
know,
can
but
watch
I don't.
trailers.
I used
all
to feel
those-
like it can't be the same, so I just don't even bother.
like I always see like maybe
I
music,
feel like the quality
like,
will
yeah,
be
it's
bad.
just music videos.
yeah,
that I
exactly, or maybe
watch and all
trailers.
those
If I want to see trailer of something,
Mm.
then music, like that's all. I didn't even know you can watch full. Do you know my mom knows all these I don't even know the gist.
They have all the gist now. They have all the gist.
I used to be like sometimes like, and that's why sometimes I don't even want to
And
subscribe.
you wonder why their data will finish. Their data always subscribe.
Thank you.
5,000. YouTube.
Exactly. The money, like what? Because I used to be like, because sometimes I'm like, okay, we'll talk.
Yeah.
You subscribe,
Yeah.
and before you call, nobody's speaking. I think maybe she went to the market or something. Then she said, "Oh, that YouTube, but your data finished. I cannot do this. Even me, self, I not exhaust data the way you're exhausting this data. Because watching a whole movie on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Now that they have all these YouTube channels that shows Nigerian movies now.
oh my god. Do you know, like
Well,
even
then
one day,
Go
like
on YouTube
I
with
asked my mom, I said, this our podcast. Have you even watched anyone? She said, oh, what's the name again? I'm like, but you can't watching other people's gossip and
Yeah.
everything. But you're not watching my own. And she'll be like, oh, that shit. Okay, what's the name again? There's every time I'm reminding her of the name. She's not seeing the action and everything she wants to be seeing.
My mom subscribed to, so whenever
Uh-huh.
we post a video, she sees,
sees
it
it.
pops up on her phone.
Are you serious?
Whenever she doesn't hear from us, she's like, "What happened?
What
You guys
has been
have
her
not
comment
posted."
so far?
It's good. Like she's
She
really
likes it.
impressed.
That's nice. I think I need to find somebody that
She's
hold my
really
mother like this. She should waste her data on watching our videos because
She knows all you guys' names now. Like, oh,
you see, that is our biggest fan.
Yeah,
like for your mom to be
biggest
watching.
God. Yeah.
I don't even know if my sibling watch Shao, but I need to get hold of my mother to be watching this YouTube
Yeah.
channel, because if she can waste time, I'll be watching what I don't know on the internet. I mean, it's not even Facebook. It's not
Yeah.
even. She's on WhatsApp. You will not even.
No.
If there's a YouTube call, you can reach my mother. And this is the thing. I'm like, mommy, it's you that used to say I used to press my phone too much.
Yeah.
That phone screen would spoil my
Yeah,
eyes.
your eyes.
Yeah, I used to tell you, eyes is not good too. Oh. So I think like for me, that's the part, like, you say parenting your parents
Yeah.
phone, because I know like she really like any small thing, you're pressing too much phone. Any small thing, like I'm sick, it's too much phone. Too much phone.
But
No,
now
they are
they're
nearing
not
their
pressing-
retirement, so they don't
Yeah,
have
they
any
don't-
kids. They are sending to
yeah,
school.
nothing
or
to keep them
disturbing
busy
anymore.
again. It shows they don't just have.
They
their
have too
phones.
much time now.
No, that parenting. And the funny
Yeah.
thing is, you like it's more is going to happen. They're getting older,
Yeah.
and
And that saddens my
Yeah,
heart a
me too.
lot.
Like I don't think I've seen my mom like physically, because most time when you call her, she tell you she's used the data to watch
Yeah.
YouTube. So like when we had like the online traditional wedding when we
Yeah.
did remotely, and that was the first, because that was the one like my sister had to be there. They even did it in her presence before she start watching her YouTube. They'll finish the data before you call.
Yeah.
So like, and you see how much she's aged.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like it really saddened my heart,
Oh my
honestly.
God.
It really saddened. I'm like, and this is the time. And sometimes even when you need to correct her about some things, I'm like, I try to be gentle,
Yeah.
because I was once a child too, and she was gentle with me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's time to kind of return that favor.
And the funny thing is, as they grow, they become more like babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're now
Yeah.
gentle,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
But I think their own babies, they bit hard because they feel like they're still strong.
Do you get? They will argue with you. They will think they are still fit and all of that.
Yeah, but I just still
my
think
God.
like black tax, it doesn't work for me, Sha. Like you cannot stress me.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot stress me. Even pay, you can. I will explain to you if you're not now understanding. Now you sabi, and if maybe you're helping. And the another thing is sometimes people help you come to your when they think you're comfortable.
Yeah.
They say, what about now? You know,
Have you
they
not
you
finished
take
school?
no?
Have you not finished school?
no, they wait for you to say, okay, I feel bad. They say, after
Yeah.
all the years you've been abroad, you
Yeah.
too do if you do run them
Yeah,
to come.
be.
It's something that brought me to try make that something carry you
Yeah.
come.
Oh.
I
You
mean,
know, so-
family is important, but
Yeah,
there
of
should be
course.
boundaries
And that's
to
the
those
another thing
things
again.
too.
Like people forget that your own sibling too might be. But for me, I'm just glad and happy that my sibling, like I will not say like they are rich or, but
But they're
I'm not.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not in that distance. Say like maybe someone is calling me for. I don't
They are
have such
comfortable in
siblings.
their
Yeah.
own
Yeah, they are
ways,
comfortable in their own way. So which I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful like my parents raised us that way.
Yeah.
For everybody to be comfortable in their own way. It's just extra. You want to like you short. Let me they hear my sister say. So I don't think I really experienced, but maybe extended family and the ones that are not
Yeah.
understanding,
It's-
it not concern me. The ones that are understanding they dear, like you know,
Yeah.
if you can, you do what you can. If you can't, you know.
Yeah.
But someone says still, which is good.
Oh, guys.
It's been a fun ride.
Thank you guys again for another wonderful session.
Yes.
And
And-
to our viewers, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And
Very
the
important.
comment section section is always
Yeah.
open for
Yeah.
interactive. Let us know about what you think about any of our topic. You agree, disagree, or you have something to point out. Would
Yeah.
appreciate that. Have
Thank
a
you so
lovely
much,
time and
Thank
see you guys
you.
some other
See you
time.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.